Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. Today, my nugget is you do not have forever to do it, but take time to grow. You do not have forever to do it, but take time to grow. What do I mean by this? Now, we don't, by virtue of strength, many of us will live until we're old, right? By virtue of strength. But given accidents, viruses, or many other stuff, we might not live very long. However, while we are here, each of us is on the earth to accomplish something. Now, many of us are not like Jesus. We're not like Moses, Abraham. We're not like some individuals who, long before their birth, something was in writing that says, this is the path that you are supposed to travel. Many of us, we're just going to have to make it up while we go. Some of us, we came from families who did not put certain things in place for our success. So we had to fend for ourselves and grow ourselves to where we are. There are some individuals, however, they came from families who would dictate what career they go into and basically outline the path for them. They have no choice over it, right? There are some individuals who are like that, and there are some individuals, the career path that was chosen for them, they would have enjoyed doing something else, but to please other people, they stuck with what they were given and they followed it through, whether it made them unhappy or not, or they learned to find pleasure in it. That's another case. Whatever the condition is, we do not have forever to accomplish our life's purpose, our life's goal, our life destiny. Many of us, or some of us, we, because of how we were brought up and because of how we ourselves never had the passion to do anything, we identify who we are and what we want to do in our lives very late. So it's as if we have a late start. Some of us, it's after years of working in a job. We thought that the job would have given us success, and we thought that the job would have matriculated into us being great. But I have learned that no job will make you great. A job will give you a salary, but if you don't use that salary after you get it properly, break it down into simple ways of using it and make yourself great. Out of the little that you have, you will not become great. My grandmother used to have a saying that says, every little makes a muckle, right? And it was recently that I was thinking about this statement, every little make a muckle. And I realized that even great trees, grow out of small seed. That we all talk about the mustard seed growing into a great plant, or an acorn producing a great oak, right? We always talk about these things, but many of us don't understand that we need to grow ourselves. We need to pile it up, as it were. We need to take the little things that we have and use them in expanding them. Some years ago, I was at an investment seminar, and one of the things that the guy said, that many persons, they want to get rich overnight and it doesn't happen. But what he has found is individuals who save consistently, individuals who have a strategy for how they will spend their money, are the individuals who over time become wealthy or become better off than they would had at the start. Many of us have rough start when we started out, but it's over time growing those little success that we became who we are. And so we don't have a lot of time to do it. So what do we need to do to ensure that we become who we are supposed to become, or do what we are supposed to do? There's one simple thing that I can say that we do, and that is get up each day, out of the bed, get out of the bed each day, knowing that this is what you're going to focus on, and dedicate some time out of the day to make sure that you are working at this. If we don't consistently sow into what we are going to be and what we need to become, we will never succeed at it. Now, I have listened to many individuals after they have reached to a particular stage in their success. They sell it to you as though it's an easy road. It's not an easy road. I have tried many things in the past and realized that it's not an easy road. You spend, let's say you spend $50,000. I'm back from home, and that's a cheap amount. You spend $50,000 on a song and you put it out there, and it gets no airplay. Or you write to a book publishing company, and they tell you, listen, we can publish your book, and you find a self-publishing agency and they charge you, let's say, £2,000, right, to publish the book. And then after you have published the book, it's as if nobody purchased a copy, nobody knows where you're going, and you feel discouraged. You feel as though this is might as well give up. Why continue? Let me tell you why you continue. You continue because as you sow into who you are and what you will become, you become better. So I would say to you, you don't have forever to do what you must do, but you must make sure that it is done, right? You need to make sure that you're doing what you set out to accomplish. Do little each day. Pile it up. So let me use this example before I run out of time in this nugget or make this nugget too long. Let's say you want to go to university, okay? You are not in the position to get a loan to go to university. But if you get a job, right, and you continue to save little out of that money, right, over time, you can go to a bank and say, I have saved this amount because this is my dream, this is my aim, this is my goal. Help me further. I have come to learn that persons will come alongside you and help you when you have a little to offer, or you have done a little for yourself, than when you have done nothing for yourself and totally depending on somebody else, right? So this is what I mean when I say pile it up, or work little, or what my grandmother would say, every little makes a muckle, because it's the little things that we put away, it's the little things that we do every day that make us to become better over time. All right, don't sit back and complain and say, I cannot accomplish what I need to accomplish. You don't have forever, but you must accomplish what your life purposes. And because you don't have forever, you need to make sure that you're doing something every day. You want to purchase a house. Now, some persons say, purchasing a house is difficult, or buying a car is difficult, going back to school is difficult. And there are so many things that are, yes, they are difficult if we look at them as such, right? They're difficult if we look at them only from the perspective of the challenge that is there. But if we see the little things that we can do, I know somebody who they have bought, well, in my estimation, is a mansion, right? How did they do it? They did it out of selling bottles. They started out selling bottles, and it's out of selling those bottles they opened a little store on the roadside. They got a shop that they started, they grew that shop into a wholesale or one of those little corner stores, and eventually they open a supermarket and so that is the kind of mentality that I am saying to you. That is the kind of mentality I am employing. If you go back to my first nugget, you will realize that I say, this is my first nugget. I am starting out. But then guess what? After making my first nugget, I have learned so many things in making different nuggets over time, and I am still growing. And in time to come, when I reach to a particular level and I look back at the first set of nuggets that I have done, it would have looked like, man, this is so amateur. But look at where I have come. So this is what I want to say to you in this nugget. Do the amateur things until you are able to do the professional things. Do the independent artist label kind of thing. Do the independent author. Self-publish until you can get the recognition from a notable, right? A notable literary agent. Do the little things that you can do to make sure that at the end of the day you are successful. This is JAW saying, by all means, create a way out. There are possibilities to success, but it starts with us doing the little things and piling it up. We don't have forever to accomplish our goal, but we must make sure that whatever we have to do, that we accomplish it by doing little every day, because every little do make a muckle and it piles up. This is JAW saying to you, God bless you. Like, subscribe, share. Bye.